Canelo Alvarez, the biggest name in boxing, recently triumphed over William Skull. The fight, held in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, saw Alvarez win by unanimous decision. However, the victory was far from convincing. It raised more questions than answers about Alvarez's current form. The boxing world is abuzz with speculation. Is Canelo still the dominant force he once was? The fight itself was a tactical affair. It lacked the fireworks fans have come to expect from Alvarez. Skull, a skilled boxer, proved a tougher challenge than anticipated. He frustrated Alvarez with his movement and defensive prowess. The fight went the distance, a rarity in Alvarez's recent bouts. This victory extended Alvarez's streak without a stoppage to 7 fights. This is a concerning statistic for a fighter known for his power and finishing ability. The last time Alvarez secured a TKO victory was back in 2021 against Caleb Plant. This drought has led some to believe that Alvarez's best days might be behind him. The questions surrounding Alvarez's form are amplified by the historical context of the Skull fight. The bout set a new record for the lowest punch count in a 12-round championship fight. This statistic has sparked debate among boxing analysts and fans alike. Is this a sign of a more calculated and mature Canelo? Or is it an indication of a fighter past his prime, struggling to maintain his previous intensity? Canelo Alvarez was once known for his relentless aggression. He would overwhelm opponents with flurries of punches. This style led to many spectacular knockouts, cementing his reputation as a fearsome puncher. However, in recent fights, including the Skull bout, Alvarez has adopted a more measured approach. He now relies on precision and power, often waiting for the perfect opportunity to unleash devastating single shots. This shift in style has been met with mixed reactions. Some argue that it is a sign of Alvarez maturing as a fighter. They believe he is becoming more strategic, conserving his energy for when it matters most. Others, however, view it as a sign of decline. They argue that the once relentless pressure fighter is now a shadow of his former self. The debate over Alvarez's style is intrinsically linked to the larger question of his dominance. Can he still be considered the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world with this new, more calculated approach? The answer remains unclear. While Alvarez is undoubtedly still a formidable fighter, his recent performances have left room for doubt. The lack of stoppages in his recent fights is a cause for concern for some. It suggests that Alvarez may be losing his knockout power, a key element of his dominance in the past. However, others argue that his ability to consistently outbox and outmaneuver his opponents, even without the stoppages, is a testament to his technical skills and ring IQ. Despite the questions surrounding his recent performances, Canelo Alvarez remains the biggest draw in boxing. His fights generate massive pay-per-view buys and attract global attention. This star power has made him a highly sought-after commodity in the world of boxing promotion. Recently, Alvarez signed a lucrative 4-fight deal with Riyadh Season, a Saudi Arabian entertainment company. The deal, reportedly worth a staggering $400 million, is a testament to Alvarez's enduring marketability. It also underscores the increasing influence of the Middle East in the world of professional boxing. This new deal comes at a time when Alvarez is facing criticism for his choice of opponents. Some argue that he is opting for easier fights to secure big paydays. They point to the Skull fight, which was seen by many as a mismatch, as evidence of this trend. However, Alvarez's supporters counter that he has always been willing to fight the best. They argue that his recent opponents, while perhaps not household names, are still top-ranked contenders. They also point out that securing lucrative deals is part and parcel of being a successful boxer. The next chapter in Canelo Alvarez's career promises to be a defining one. He is set to face Terence Crawford on September 12, 2025 in Las Vegas. This fight is already being billed as one of the biggest boxing events of the year. Crawford, widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, will be moving up 2 weight divisions to challenge Alvarez for the undisputed super middleweight title. This move is a testament to Crawford's ambition and his belief that he can dethrone the king of boxing. The fight against Crawford presents a significant challenge for Alvarez. Crawford is known for his exceptional speed, footwork, and boxing IQ. He is a skilled counterpuncher with the ability to switch stances seamlessly, making him a difficult opponent to prepare for. This fight will be a true test of Alvarez's skills and his ability to adapt to different fighting styles. A victory over Crawford would silence many of his critics and solidify his status as the top fighter in the world. However, a loss could potentially tarnish his legacy and signal a changing of the guard in the sport. Section 5. The search for boxing's next icon. The boxing world is in a constant state of flux, with new stars emerging and established champions facing their inevitable decline. As Canelo Alvarez navigates the latter stages of his career, the search for boxing's next global icon intensifies. The sport has always relied on charismatic and dominant figures to capture the imagination of fans worldwide. From Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson to Floyd Mayweather Jr., these boxing legends transcended the sport, becoming cultural icons. Their impact extended beyond the ring, influencing fashion, music, and even politics. Finding a worthy successor to Canelo Alvarez is crucial for the continued growth and popularity of boxing. The sport needs a fighter who can connect with audiences on a global scale, someone who possesses both exceptional talent and an undeniable star quality. However, the path to becoming boxing's next icon is fraught with challenges. It requires a unique combination of skill, charisma, marketability, and a bit of luck. Several potential successors have emerged, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, but whether any of them can reach the heights of Canelo Alvarez remains to be seen. Section 6. Ryan Garcia's fall from grace. Ryan Garcia, with his lightning-fast hands and Hollywood good looks, was once seen as a prime candidate to inherit the mantle from Canelo Alvarez. He had amassed a massive social media following and attracted significant attention from sponsors, making him one of the most marketable young fighters in the sport. However, Garcia's path to stardom has hit a major roadblock. He suffered his second career loss, this time to Rolly Romero, a heavy-handed puncher known for his unorthodox style. The loss exposed some of Garcia's technical flaws and raised questions about his ability to handle adversity inside the ring. Despite the setback, Garcia is still young and has time to rebuild his career. He possesses undeniable talent and a natural charisma that resonates with fans. However, he needs to learn from his mistakes, improve his defense, and develop a more consistent game plan if he hopes to reach his full potential. The loss to Romero serves as a stark reminder that the road to the top is rarely linear. It is often filled with unexpected detours and setbacks. Garcia's journey will be one to watch in the coming years as he attempts to overcome this adversity and reclaim his status as one of boxing's rising stars. Section 7. The global appeal of Usyk and Inoue. While Ryan Garcia represents the flashy American side of boxing's future, two other fighters, Alexander Usyk and Naoya Inoue, offer a more global perspective. Both men are pound-for-pound talents who have captured world titles in multiple weight classes. Usyk, the Ukrainian southpaw, is a master technician known for his exceptional footwork, ring generalship, and awkward angles. He rose to prominence by dominating the cruiserweight division, becoming the undisputed champion before moving up to heavyweight, where he dethroned Anthony Joshua to claim the unified titles. Inoue, nicknamed the Monster, is a Japanese knockout artist with devastating power in both hands. He has torn through the lower weight classes, collecting world titles at light flyweight, super flyweight, and bantamweight. Inoue is known for his aggressive style and his ability to end fights with a single punch. Both Usyk and Inoue possess the skills and accomplishments to be considered among the best boxers in the world. However, they face challenges in replicating the global stardom of Canelo Alvarez. Language barriers and cultural differences can hinder their ability to connect with a wider audience, particularly in the crucial American market. Section 8. Canelo's Legacy, a story still unfolding. Canelo Alvarez stands at a crossroads in his illustrious career. He remains the biggest draw in boxing, commanding massive paydays and global attention. However, his recent performances have sparked debate about whether he can maintain his dominance and cement his legacy as one of the all-time greats. Alvarez's accomplishments are undeniable. He has captured world titles in 4 weight classes, from super welterweight to light heavyweight, and defeated a who's who of elite fighters including Gennady Golovkin, Miguel Cotto, and Sergey Kovalev. However, the questions surrounding his recent form and his choice of opponents linger. The lack of stoppages in his last 7 fights, coupled with the historically low punch count in the skull bout, has fueled speculation that he may be past his prime. The upcoming fight against Terence Crawford will be crucial in shaping Alvarez's legacy. A victory over Crawford, widely considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, would silence many of his doubters and solidify his status as the face of boxing. However, a loss could potentially tarnish his reputation and signal a changing of the guard in the sport. The outcome of this fight will have far-reaching implications not just for Alvarez's career, but for the future of boxing itself. Section 9. The future of boxing, a passing of the torch. The sport of boxing thrives on the emergence of new stars and the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. As Canelo Alvarez enters the twilight of his career, the boxing world eagerly awaits the next generation of superstars to captivate fans and carry the sport forward. The search for boxing's next icon is a global endeavor. Ryan Garcia, with his American swagger and social media savvy, represents one potential path. Usyk and Naoya Inoue, with their exceptional skills and international appeal, offer another. However, the road to stardom is rarely straightforward. It requires a unique blend of talent, charisma, marketability, and a bit of luck. The pressure to succeed can be immense, and not every prospect lives up to the hype. Whether Canelo Alvarez can maintain his grip on the throne, or a new champion emerges, one thing is certain: the future of boxing remains bright. The sport is filled with talented and hungry fighters eager to etch their names in the annals of boxing history. The world will be watching as the next chapter unfolds.